Hello everyone, welcome to Nioh. So, this is my very first time I've ever played this game. I've known about it for a long time. I know it's like a Dark Souls-y style game. And I actually played the demo, like the really first, early first demo of this game, long time ago. But I never got around to buying the game and playing it. Whoa. Okay, the opening's just starting right away. Just throwing everything at me. And there's our main protagonist. I remember him from the demo. Damn! One swipe! Like his whole upper body's gone. Looks like we got ninjas. Oh, we got magic too. Okay. Was that like a fairy? Of course, Nobunaga's the last thing we see. He's always the villain in supernatural video games in Japan, feudal Japan. Wow, okay. That, in a lot of ways, that's amazing to me that like those warlords back in those time periods have become these larger than life, like mainstream media characters almost. Like any time that there's like a demon, Nobunaga's like the hierarchy of the top of the list, like just king of demons kind of thing. To the far east lies Zampogu, a land brimming with golden palaces and sparkling jewels. Kublai Khan, ruler of the Mongol Empire, sent a large army there, but the warriors of Zampogu used miraculous stones to put up a strong defense. The Travels of Marco Polo, Chapter 6, 1704, 1705. Okay. So I'm guessing that jewel that we saw in the opening may have been it, and this must be that same jewel.
Amrita. Some call it a miraculous stone. A philosopher's stone.
Oh, Queen Elizabeth, really?
The Queen of England remains locked in combat. With Spain, the country where the sun never sets, for control of the entire world.
I'm surprised that they're focusing on this war right here.
Her forces weakening with every battle. The Queen and her inner circle turn to divination and alchemy, hiring pirates like us to find Amrita for them.
Okay, so they're hiring mercenaries.
With that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada. But now it seems they want to keep their methods a secret.
So the Queen of England is using these supernatural capabilities to defeat her enemies. The Tower of London is an imposing fortress built by King William I in order to keep London safe. It has since gone on to be used as a prison for traitors and execution grounds for criminals. Londoners believe that the many crows living within its walls were to abandon it, the tower would collapse and London itself would be destroyed. I wonder if the Tower of London was actually really that tall. I don't really know too much about it. I know of its existence and what it stood for, but I don't know if it was like that actually. But it's easy to understand why the people back in that time period would think that. See a large, stone structure like that, you think, God, what if that thing collapsed? Again, with these Souls games, like, the prisoner fetish is, like, absurd. You always start as a prisoner in these kinds of games. And once again, I'm a prisoner. What is that?
It seems death won't stop chasing me.
Okay then, some words of encouragement there. You know, for a fairy, you're supposed to make me feel safe, secure. I think you're supposed to have my back. Oh. Suppose maybe you're warning me. This is a strange looking fairy, I'm not gonna lie. Reminds me a bit of Zelda. Added entry to Amrita memory. Okay. Amrita memories. Quick attack and strong attack. So if it's like any Souls game, I have an idea. See, a heavy attack, a kick, and a side kick.
I should have run when I had the chance.
Shit! Where'd I go? This is a dead end, isn't it? Okay! Easy there, dude. Okay, so that's the lock-on mechanic there. Is there a sword in that box that I have to grab? Would you leave me alone? Hey, come here. This way. There you go. Status menu to equip item. Alright, I got a sword. Okay! I don't... Alright, that works. It was clumsy. I was all over the place, but I made it work. Okay, so yeah, this game reminds me a lot of a PlayStation 2 game called Onimusha. And the movement and the strikes even remind me of it a little bit. I mean, it's still very Souls-like, but there's something about, like, even when that guy was on the ground, Onimusha's got a, a mechanic where you can do the same thing. It's called finisher moves. And you stab them on the ground and basically just straight end them. Okay, so guard and dodge. You can block and dodge at the same time. It looks like his Stranger's standing a little bit slower. I don't know where I'm going, but it seems pretty linear to me. Shortcuts. Man, that's a lot of text on the screen. That's going to be a little overwhelming. Recovers when items are used. Looks like it's used with fine honey, too. Yum. I love honey. I get some clothes. Speaking of clothes, looks like the game just read my mind. I just need some trousies. Give me some trousies. I suppose this will do good enough. I mean, I suppose the prisoners of London were gracious enough to give us shorts, at least. I mean, if these are underwear, then that's some big-ass underwear that you got going on there. I'm right behind you. Is there a stealth mechanic in this game? Can I, like, stab him in the back, like, Soul style? Oh, okay. What just hit me? Oh, he's got a crossbow. Okay. Man, I can run like a mother. I can seriously just boogie. Stone? Okay. Alright. If Souls games have taught me anything, be wary of every corner and any possibility of being ambushed. Okay, walls. I gotta watch out for walls. And do not get ganged up on, if I remember correctly, in Souls games. Getting ganged up on is a surefire way to die. I don't know how extreme the damage mechanic is in this game. So I don't know how much health I'll lose if I get hit. But I don't want to find out. Got boots. Got trousies. Okay. Looking good. Except a little bit much on the outfit. That's a lot going on there. Is that like a fireplace? Kind of like a save point style? I like how she just flies up my butt and just kind of disappears. That's hilarious. Right? I wonder if I can sneak up and do like a finishing move on him. Nah, it doesn't look like it. I don't know how that guy didn't know how I was stabbing his buddy. Okay, so I can dodge strike. Okay, that works. Take a look at some of this. Looks like triangle and square do the same thing. But it looked like if I do... Oh, whoa. What was that? Oh, I can dodge out of my chains. I can cancel that. That's really nifty. Okay, I'm seeing some of the depth in the game. Change melee weapon with R1 using the directional pad. Why do I have 4 slots then? Can I have up to 4 melee weapons? Oh, I see. It's up there. Oh, I see. It's two range weapons, 2 close quarters weapons. Let's play around with the axe. I want to see how this thing feels. Okay. Just the 3-hit swing? Kind of ran out of stam. I'll figure it out later. And it looks like I got a spear too. I'll just stick with the axe for now. I like my swords though. I like my swords in video games. So swords will probably be my go-to weapon most of the time. Oh, what's this? Medicine.
The limited amount of Amrita we can extract from this country, Kelly.
Indeed, the pirates have served their purpose.
The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war, and a wonderful opportunity to acquire more Amrita.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that Amrita.
With enough Amrita, we could subdue Spain, perhaps even the world.
World domination.
And reign supreme is near.
Yeah.
But our beloved queen...
Okay, Dr. Evils.
of Amrita has nothing more than gold or gemstones.
We must find them before our nation's rivals do.
Edward Kelly, you will go to Japan. It seems it would be to our advantage to keep the wars alive. We cannot gain Amrita if blood does not...
So is this some kind of black magic they're using here? Can I, like, barge in?
Hey! Who are you?
Oh, shit! Oh, God! Holy smokes! It took a lot of damage there! My health!
Such noise.
Oh. Missed my chance. Well, it looked like that was the blue guy we saw in the opening earlier, so... Yeah, at least I got an idea. Hopefully there's not like a friggin' thing down here. A hat, huh? What's the hat look like? I like how I can move the camera. Hat. I don't know. Well, top of the hat. Top of the morning to ya. Straight up just, top hat, huh? Looking like Abe Lincoln. Almost. Looking like Abe Lincoln. Alright. I see it. Is there a door here? Maybe around the back? Okay, so it looks like these guys are looking to start another war in another country. In Japan, possibly. Most probably. And, it looks like they need war and blood in order to make these Amritas they're looking for. That seems to be the plot of the story so far. Oh, this must be a shortcut. Anytime you unlock a door, it's a shortcut to somewhere else. Yeah. And I'm willing to bet if I use this, not only do I get my health back, yeah, I bet the enemies respawn too, don't they? Yep. They sure do. Ooh, wow, 2 swings? That was a lot of spinning there you got going on. So 3 swings after the light. How many swings can I do with the heavy? So 3 swings with the heavy. Okay. 3 for 3. This. Another coat. I already got those. Just 2 swings of that just straight ends him. I don't know how this guy did not notice me just killing his friend out in the open. Granted, it is dark, but still. Again! What are these guys, blind? Well, don't mind me, I'll just take advantage of the situation then. Yeah, actually probably could have hit me there. I almost screwed up. More swords. I'm surprised they're giving me the same weapon so much. I wonder, are the weapons have different stats? Even the same ones? The bastard sword. He's still 70. Ah, 73. Okay, so there is a difference between the same weapons. Which will be a little confusing, to be honest. Alright. I'm sure I'll learn more about this stuff later. I'm surprised that they have, like, different weapons that, the same weapon that does more, you know, different damage scales. I'm surprised about that. I like how I can cancel my, like, my recovery with a dodge. Got 11 medicine. Now, one of the big things I'm wondering is my healing items tied to just, like, what I pick up? Or is it tied to the, like, the fireplaces or the shrines, is what they are in this game? So, if I unlock a shrine in a certain area, do I get a certain amount of healing items for that area until I get to the next checkpoint? Or is it tied to all the enemies I kill? Definitely notice I get them off the bodies of the enemies I kill. Okay, those guys look kind of intimidating. I'm gonna go this way. They're wearing armor, they're probably gonna be harder. Medicine. So far, I'm doing pretty well, I think. This.
Looks like I might be able to escape from the top of that tower. How can I get up there?
What tower? I don't see a tower. I don't even see anything. It's so dark in here. One of the things I love in video games is rainfall. If they have a weather effect of rain in a video game, especially if it's heavy rain, it's just really cool looking, I think. This is the way I go. So I see a shrine there, so that's got to be the right way. Usually a good sign. But down here. Okay, that scared me. I thought I just died. There might be traps down here.
Monsters like that to fight wars. Guess they got no more use for us.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
His body just split in two. Oh God! You wanted to kill me from the start. Striking when the opponent is down and helpless. That's what they're trying to do to all of us who fought for Queen and country.
Okay, I see that. The final blow. That's what I used before earlier. So, these guys are all pirates. And my character's a pirate. That's why he's imprisoned here. And the mercenaries that they used no longer serve their purpose anymore because they've now found something to substitute them, which I'm guessing are the demons that they're using in war instead. And something about, like, hiding something. They're, like, trying to keep something a secret. So maybe they know something that the Queen of England doesn't want them to know. Doesn't want the rest of the world to know about. Let's go this way. I saw an armored knight over there, and the guys with the armors, if anything is to tell me, they might, like, sometimes fighting is not always a good idea, is what Dark Souls have taught me. So maybe sometimes just work around them. A new sword.
Made all this way for nothing? Oh, I gotta do something. If I jump...
See a lot of enemies. That works. Okay. There's the knight over there. Is there anything over here? Huh? Let's go this way. I bet there's a treasure up here of some kind. Some kind of item. William. Okay, so we got our character's name. Oh, this is a boss stage, isn't it? This is a boss stage. Alright. Derek, the Executioner. Alright, I don't know what your moveset is yet. Oh, wow. I already killed you. That was... Well, or not killed you, but like 2 swings, I've nearly already killed you. So you're maybe not really a boss, more like something I'll see a lot more of. Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay! Don't get careless! Learn my lesson! Got it! Wow! Holy smokes! Oh, it's you!
Ah, it's you. The man with the guardian spirit.
You got red eyes! That means you're a bad guy!
If I die, the secret of the stones dies with me.
Let me show you what these stones can do. Behold. It's time for your execution.
He turned him into a monster? Yes, he did. Holy smokes, he looks gnarly! Why is his mouth so... Okay. Well, Mr. Executioner? I don't know. Okay, I can't really focus with you flying in my face! Dude, shoot! Get out of here! Okay, I'm betting... I'm willing to wager he does, like, way more damage than the previous iteration did. Okay. Just keep moving. Just chip away at him. Looks like he's kind of got a pattern, so I just gotta keep doing this. Stay at a distance and he'll charge at me. Living weapon when Amarita gauge is full. Is that really it? Or did I just get a new weapon? It looks... Okay! I got a spirit sword.
Oh, well done. Quite a feat.
What is that, a snake? A snake glove?
So this spell shall guide me to the kingdom of gold.
Okay, I just lost my spirit. That means I'm just a normal mortal man now, I guess. I always thought I kind of was, though. What did he grab off the ground? That rock? Oh, good God. Gunshot to the spine. That can't be good. What is that in his hand? Oh, it's a feather. A red feather. That's some Dark Souls bullshit you're telling me? Every time I die, I just come back to life? So what, did he just die in that moment and just respawn, I guess, in that moment? Or did he just survive the gunshot? Alright, well, at least... Okay, I guess William escaped. I thought that boss would be a lot harder. I mean, granted, I bet he would have killed me in one swing, but his recovery times were pretty big. So it wasn't hard to punish him. It was really easy to bait. But he is the first boss. I'm guessing he's like the tutorial boss of the game. So I'm sure I'll get my ass whooped in a little bit here.
The journey was not an enjoyable.
I probably could have... I bet I don't get a chance to go back there again, do I? I probably could have got more items.
During 2 years' voyage, The Helloff was lost.
Elof!
The Trow sank,
Trout!
while the hope vanished without a trace.
Wow.
The good news of the Blythe Boatshap was nothing but lies.
By the boats, Captain.
Only Leifta remained.
Leifta! Leifta! I love these names for, like, you know... I don't know if it's Gaelic or something they're using. Maybe, Latin they're using to name these things.
For what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
Oh, there's our title screen. Made it to Japan, I see. I wonder if Nioh actually means something in Japanese. Fish myself a little bit. Before I begin my preparations for landfall, I leaf once more through the curious book I had chanced upon, recorded inside of memoirs of a sailor who had paid visit to the land of Zampagu. Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of this ship, when its author clearly belonged to the crew of a different boat, is beyond me. But here I am, poring over its pages all the same. And not for the first time this voyage, I may add. He's read this book multiple times. What fascinated me above all else were the memoirs of many accounts of Zampagu's diverse armors and weaponry. Okay. Ah. He's reading about weapons and, you know, and this gives me an opportunity to pick my my preferred weapon to go with. The sword is my favorite weapon. The sailor, which may change, I don't know. But I love swords in video games. The sailor from the memoir seemed to have spent quite a bit of time in Zampagu and succeeded in keeping the company of a samurai. He writes in details the establishment of this Zampagu called dojo, where people, including samurai, congregate for instructions in martial disciplines. Just reading the sailor's vivid account, I felt as if I was there in the flesh, watching these warriors as they train. William, are you learning how to fight as a samurai by reading a book? That's not how this works, unless you have got some strange gifts, my man. You gotta practice it, man. You gotta go to a real dojo and someone teach you this stuff. The samurai is a master of many armaments. Trains for many combats in every imaginable scenario. If I were to use another weapon, which one would I choose? Oh wow, okay, I get to choose another weapon. I didn't expect that. I wonder if these are my starting weapons I start out with in the very beginning. But it does mention I get a bonus attribute as well. So, skill, body, stam, dexterity. I don't remember what the sword was. I'm sure it doesn't matter, I guess, in my case. Thick weapon at the end of it. Slows swings. Body. So basically, I'm just picking a bonus attribute is really what I'm picking. I might be starting with this weapon. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with body, the spear. The memoir also asserts that the samurai are knowledgeable in martial arts. First, they know which fighting stance to use in each situation. High, mid, or low. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for the next strike, focusing their ki, or inner energy. Third, once their ki is readied, the samurai can use purification techniques, rid them of their surrounding of malevolence. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel as though I have some innate ability to grasp these concepts, and I have experimented many times with them. The memoir states Zampagu is home to 8 million gods and other deities. Exactly how this figure was derived, I can only imagine, but I cast my gaze to the shore. I am struck by the sensation that some mystical power has been watching over me. It is an energy that reminds me of Sayori. I put out the memoir once more and survey each page until I've arrived at the guardian spirit that best matches the force I am sensing. So, guardian spirit. These are the many deities that exist within Japan, and somehow one of those deities, Sayori, I think is the name, found its way with William. How? I'm sure I'll figure out later. Alright. Begin the tutorial mission. I'm not exactly sure. This training dojo is a training ground for samurai. It is filled with the blood, sweat, and tears of uncounted warriors who polish their techniques within its walls. These long traditions and secrets are handed down from generation to generation of samurai. That is an amazing thing when you think about. Oh wow, okay. Oh, this must be all in William's head. This is how he's like mentally practicing this whole thing. But to be quite frank, this is not how this would work. You need to actually you need to learn this stuff in order to actually be able to use it. But I think William might have a unique exception. Here we go. That's cool. Given the fact that he's a pirate, so he has prior experience with fighting and combat techniques. Play the movie. Oh, I already know this stuff. Okay. This is light attacks, strong attack. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm getting fighting ninjas right now. Lock on. I kind of figured that out already on my own. Maybe I don't need to do this. Maybe I've already figured this all out. But I'm sure it'll teach me some things I haven't seen yet. Next tutorial. Okay. Bridge time. Guard and dodge. Got the guard now. Different stances, high, mid, and low. I do remember this from the beta that I played a long time ago. High stance emphasizes attack power, allows for powerful techniques. Mid stance is good for defense, has a wide range of techniques, and easy to use. Low stance is good for dodging, it doesn't consume much ki, and also maintains your guard as you move. So I'm guessing ki is the stam gauge, right? Yeah. High stance. Okay, 2 swings, that's all it takes. What did I just do there? I did something. I don't even know what I just did. Oh, what is this? I can gain back my stam? Holy smokes, that's cool! It even looks like it shortens up my recovery time. Yeah, I can get right back into it. I'm not stuck in recovery. Okay. Low stance. Damn, that is fast. That's cool, I like that! That key recovery? Holy smokes! I'm sure it's supposed to teach me that soon, though. Where are you? Oh, okay. That's hard to get the timing, though. You really gotta, like, practice that. It's a little weird. Yeah, I just figured that out. When a blue light around you gathers after an attack, stores your ki. Oh, I see the blue light now. I was just looking at my gauge when I was accidentally doing it. Yokai Realms and Purification. Another world born from yokai. When you are in the yokai realm, your ki recovery speed is greatly reduced. Conversely, the power of the yokai themselves are enhanced there. Purify. Recover the maximum amount of ki from the successful ki pulse in your yokai. It also cleanses the defilement of the yokai realm from your person and restores you to normal. Alright, so these are the demons. That's not working. Oh, you gotta get maximum. Got it. Okay. It can't be the little bit. Yeah, it has to be the whole thing. Or maybe like a large, maybe not the whole thing, but like a large enough amount of ki to disperse it. You're not gonna attack me, right? That's cool. Actually, the recovery time on this is pretty... Wow, that takes... You get a big window. That's actually not as hard as I thought it is. It waits a while. Okay. That's pretty big timing. I thought it would be a lot stricter than that, but it's not. You can wait a little bit before you actually... Oh, what did I just do? I was trying to, like, grab these things. I bet it... Okay, I gotta equip weapons. Got it. I don't really know what it was trying to tell me. Maybe it's in here. Dash. Lock on. Guarding. Changing weapon. Status. Using items. Stances. Key. Okay, what is the thing I do? Shooting. Here we go. Hold R2. Or press R2 while holding L2. Change weapons. Square for normal. Triangle for special. Zoom. Use the right stick to move the reticle, switch between different types of weapons. Some enemies have a weak spot. Landing on their weak spot will deal greater damage and break their stance. The middle of the reticle will turn red when pointed at an enemy weak spot, and the rest of the reticle will turn red the closer you are to the enemy. Aim well when trying to shoot an enemy from far away. A well-placed shot to the vital spot could bring an enemy down with a single shot. Got it. So, got arrows. Where they at? Wow! Took the head off and everything. Okay. I mean... Try a body shot. Let's see the difference. Okay. Almost killed him, but not quite. I gotta admit, that feels pretty good. The guns in the game? I mean, they're just match lock, but they feel pretty good. Where is this thing? Item shortcuts. I just learned this already. I'm guessing I get Amarita for this? Yeah. May as well use all of them, right? Get a start. Now what? Oh, I see. Oh, it shows up my radar, too. The objective is shown on the compass on the top right of the corner. There's a little red dot where my objective is. Living weapons. When the Guardian Spirit Amarita gauge is full, press circle and triangle. And while it's active, you press the same button. Triggering a living weapon changes the health gauge and the key gauge into a living weapon gauge. As long as the living weapon is active, you are impervious to damage, and your close quarters combat attacks inflict more damage. The living weapon gauge decreases over time, and when enemies land their attack, once the gauge is fully depleted, the effects wear off. Okay, you can employ a unique skill. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, it's like a whole new animation, too. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I like that pose, too. He just stands at us. That's cool. I like that. Okay. This reminds me so much of Onimusha. Like, there's a mechanic in Onimusha where basically you go super mode and you take no damage. Any damage you take will just decrease your super mode timing. But you're basically invulnerable, and it can like be a massive aid when you're in trouble. Granted, the requirements are really strict, though. But it looks like it's not so much in this game. The dinghies have been ready for us to make landfall. For all I've read on this country, nothing can truly prepare me for what lies ahead. Put the memoir down, and I leave my cabin.